Originally, the way that we started here was that I had traveled around a little bit and started to recognize that local food was so often the focus of not just a community, but sitting around the table and having that local food wasn't happening around the world because it was cool. It was happening around the world because it made sense. I personally I love cheeses and I love learning about local foods. I started finding these incredible cheesemakers that were just right in our community, and they were right down the road, and I had to go and do some research to find them. I wanted to kind of be a conduit and start introducing local foods that are produced right down the road to people that are in the community that probably cross paths with these farmers every day and don't even know it. I started with the cheeses, started learning the cheesemakers' stories, that kind of thing. And those are the stories that guide everything in this cheese case. Everything we want to buy, everything we want to carry has a story behind it. And so I started developing what I wanted to carry in the cheese case, and then it made a lot of sense to have also a cafe element as part of the business model. So we had to start there. We've got to bring people in the door first, introduce them to local foods, tell them about them, and then have our menu be really focused around those cheeses as a point of introduction there.
That was definitely when Elizabeth and I got together. She kind of had a basic thought of what she wanted, the menu to be like and what we stand behind, and we just saw eye to eye, and that was everything that I had already been envisioning and been kind of practicing in my own cooking style. So we just kind of knew how to run with it. She says that when she found me, it made the menu sing. And that was just because of my own cooking style, which is very seasonal ingredients. More seasonal ingredients and quality over than a specific recipe, and putting really good flavor combinations on a plate that other people wouldn't really think to try. But then once you taste it, it's like, why didn't I ever think of that?
Everything is seasonal here, everything. Our entire menu turns every season. And that means that what you see in the cheese case, and also that's how our entire menu works. So we don't have a fryer and we don't have a freezer, and that's not gonna change. Those are just kind of commitments to how we want to run our business and the kind of food that we want to carry.
Coming back and finding a place where I could feel at home again and really express the kind of chef that I am with all the freedom that I'm given, it's been absolutely amazing.
We're closed on Mondays. From Tuesday through Thursday, we're open from 11 until 9 p.m. And then on weekends, we stay open until 10 p.m. On Sundays, we're open. We have a great, fantastic brunch. And then we close a little bit earlier on Sundays. When you come in the door, we want you to feel a little bit like it's your mama's house. Someone that worked here came up with that. I just love that phrase. A little bit like that. It's a really just comfortable environment. We want you to come in, you can take a look at the menu. We hope you have questions. And so if we have some du jour items, we're gonna tell you what's from Hamilton, Texas. We're gonna tell you what's from Dublin, Texas. We're gonna tell you where we're using our backyard basil, because we do. So it's just, that's the goal, is I want to connect us back to our food. Magnolia Cheese Company, I just love this community, and they've been so supportive along the way.